To feel sad or disappointed over something that has happened or been done, especially a loss. Okay, so, it's about sadness and disappointment. It's regret is good sometimes. You just can't get lost in it, right? And you can't rush nobody out of regret. They gotta fully process it. But it can be poisonous because you always look in the past. And you and I both know this is what we agree with. A lot of people might not agree with this, but your body, your physical body, is at its healthiest when it's living in the present, in the now, not thinking about the future or the past. The cells in your body are healthy when you living in the present. They actually produce more effectively. And that's just a good old fact. So when you're looking backwards and you're being sad about something and you're regretting about something, you got to give yourself some time. You got to give yourself some time. Like how much time are you going to regret? Is it because you're in an unhealthy state? So at that point, it's a downtrend. You're going down. So nobody trying to rush you. But how long are you going to be there? And I'm obviously talking to myself. How long am I going to be there if I'm choosing to regret something? So regret can be good because it's a lesson. You got to process the lesson. Process it with a smile on your face, something, because life is so short. You got to keep going forward. You got to, but you can't be no idiot and just keep doing the same thing. I try to keep my mistakes few and far in between. And especially when they come in between with people, I'll be like, listen, my bad. Let me just back up from you, period. I don't want to keep messing up and burn a whole bridge down, And I'll always tell the truth. I ain't gonna lie, to you. That'll create more regret. You just gotta keep it moving. You really do. But you gotta process it. But try to process it with a smile because it ain't like you evil, Adolf Hitler or something. It ain't like you regretting killing a lot of people. You probably just messed up a little bit last weekend, I probably asked out no girl, no woman that I've ever liked. Would have all been friends.
Yeah, okay.
No touching, no kissing. It just would have respected that friendship circle. Because what did all that,
No.
it'd have been great. What did all that get you? It got you some lessons. But if I'm traveling backwards in time, I'm taking those lessons with me. So I don't need to do the same thing. I know what we need to be, which is why now it's better if you if you being honest with yourself. You gotta really like understand the next engagement, the next woman you meet, something like that.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You gonna create the same world you've been in? Yeah. If you in a dark place right now, you thinking like it's no hope, no way out. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Blow it out slow. And try to realize how far you've come. You got to give yourself more credit. I ain't gonna say that's tip number 2. Take a deep breath, blow it out. But if you got to understand, cause that'll let you understand that there will be a tomorrow. You can't sleep on breathing though. You really can't, cause that's gonna center you. And it's hard to realize how special you are when you've been mistreated, but you gotta realize how special you are in these dark moments. Really, really, really special. I mean, you got to realize how special you truly are, man. I mean, that really does help. Like, because if somebody treating you bad, you're thinking, well, you probably deserve it. Like, why would they treat me bad? Right? So it's like a part of you feel like you do deserve it, but not to be cocky, but you got to understand that they missing out or they probably going through something. That's all. Can you give somebody a moment to go through something? Give them a moment, but I would leave it with that. That breathing technique really works because you got to just slow down sometimes. Just stop, what you're doing. Just stop. Just take a moment, and then you might realize, it will be okay. Don't just try to, hide the things. Like, just keep going on. Go on an Instagram rant, a social media rant. I be seeing some people that actually cry on Instagram. They actually had a camera and they start crying on Instagram. That's just, that can create more problems because you letting everybody know how you feeling when it's supposed to be just be you and God, you and your own, or somebody you trust. So I ain't gonna put too much out there, but that's just what I think you should do. Realize who you are. You got a whole universe inside of you. Your words are powerful. You can make Atlanta a safer place just by speaking it, getting together with your friends. You can speak over these things and you can make crime rate go down just with your words. It's true. You can make your body more healthy. So just imagine what you can do if everybody got together and started doing that. So that's how special you are. You got tremendous power, unlimited power inside of you. And when you start realizing that, you really won't be thinking about the past and what you shouldn't have done, because you will realize how much you can do right now, just with the power you got, So that's really the gist of it. Realizing who you are and how valuable you are, how powerful you are. Who you are is really, really powerful. Really is. And that's what I would say to somebody who's in a dark place. If anything, they probably just need a hug right now. And they don't want to hear none of that. So that makes sense. Let's be in agreement that it don't rain this weekend, 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Trying to be outside, All right.
Be in agreement.
Yeah, let's be in agreement. We're trying to have a pool party this weekend.
Right.
A couple cool things. If we be in agreement, we can test this out because it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to be something pretty bad. Let's just be in agreement that it don't. See what happens.
Post this before the weekend.
All right, my nigga.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Where can they follow you? What's your Instagram?
Nicholas Bivens is my Instagram. What they call it, handle? Nicholas
Don't
Bivens.
add me.
Yeah, Nicholas Bivens.
Okay.
That'll get the job done.
Nick the Great. Pleasure to have you.
We're gonna have a way different conversation next time. It's gonna be way different.
Way more powerful.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers.